Welcome back inside the Budweiser Event Center live from Loveland, Colorado. It's time for the main card of SCL 66. Start off with fight number 6 of the evening, an elimination 135-pound MMA bout. Let's meet the fighters. First, fighting out of the Dynamic Mortgage Concepts red corner, please make welcome Rudy Baldivia.
Here we are, fight fans, second half of the show. We got 3 titles coming up after this fight, plus our main event. And I also want to make sure that people know Army versus Marines 9, Sparta Combat League going to honor Vietnam veterans. Please join us live at the Pepsi Center. All right, Mr. Baldivia coming to the ring right now. Give us some background, Brent.
Well, Rudy Baldivia, 25 years old, record at 2-1. Both of his wins coming by submission. Training at Z's training gym. Calls himself a freestyle fighter. He's been training since he was 17 years old. And when asked about his strengths, the 2 biggest things that he said were he's super composed and he's got a high fight IQ. He stays calm, he doesn't get rattled, and he never backs down. When asked about his keys to the fight, his plan is just to wear his opponent down, break him down, wants to keep it standing, keep moving forward, constant pressure. So by all accounts, this should be a stand-up brawl.
Interesting that 2 wins by submission and he wants to keep the fight standing, so not wanting to make himself out as a one-trick pony and coming into the cage, like he said, with that high fight IQ and looking to get things done tonight. Wait for him to finish
And
circumambulating the cage.
Fighting out of the blue course shooting center blue corner, please make welcome Anel, the silent assassin, Dudo.
And JR, here we've got Anel Dudo, only 20 years old. His brother just fought on the card right before intermission. He's got a record of 3-2. 3 decisions were all of his wins. Training at a family affair boxing gym. Wrestled for Grandview High in Aurora and was a one-time state qualifier and got 3rd place that year, but considers himself a boxer. Says his strengths are speed and mind games. Likes to play around a little bit.
So mind games against a fighter with a high fight IQ. Let's see how that goes. Could be interesting, but Mr. Dudo, 3 wins by decision, so definitely you know he can grind it out. You know he's in great shape. You know he can take the fight into the later rounds and not have to be worried about it. And that in and of itself, having gone the distance 3 times and knowing you can make it throughout the entirety of a fight and win is a significant mental advantage.
That is huge, and knowing that you can go the distance allows you to open up your game plan so much more. Looking at the tail of the tape, you know, Baldivia does have an age advantage, but a significant height advantage to Dudo at 5'10" to 5'5".
It's funny, as a commentator, I always struggle whether to say it's an age advantage or disadvantage, because the best cardio in the world is, I'm 19.
That is no joke. If we could find a way to bottle that, we could make millions.
Your grandchildren's grandchildren.
Fight number 6 of the evening is presented by Pure Entree. Our goal is to be the best pre-prep meal company in Colorado by providing you with the freshest and healthiest pre-made meals at an affordable cost. Pure Entree. Time to meet the elimination 135-pound fighters first. Fighting out of the Dynamic Mortgage Concepts red corner, holding an MMA record of 2 wins and 1 loss, from Z's Training Gym in Fort Collins, Colorado, please make welcome Rudy Baldivia. And now, fighting out of the blue course shooting center blue corner, holding an MMA record of 3 wins and 2 losses, from a family affair boxing in Denver, Colorado, please make welcome Anel, the silent assassin, Dudo. This elimination 135-pound MMA bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Referee Tom Johnson.
All right, gentlemen, I went over the rules earlier. I want a clean, fair fight.
Both these guys wearing black and white trunks, so we'll say Baldivia is the fighter with the shaved head, and Mr. Dudo wearing the hair this evening and representing a family affair boxing for Dudo and Z's Training Gym for Mr. Baldivia. Referee Tom Johnson calls him to the center, and away we go with the second half of the card. Thanks for joining us, Sparta Combat League 66.
I'm really looking forward to this fight. It does have the makings of a firework fight. Dudo said he has been working on his leg kicks, so it'll be interesting to see. He's already thrown one, and Baldivia not following him to the ground lets him stand back up. This could be a slugfest, JR.
And Baldivia goes upstairs with the head kick. Dudo had his guard in place, but Baldivia showing him you got to watch out for everything because I can put a strike on a target anywhere.
Both fighters doing a good job of throwing nice long punches, not getting sucked in, really feeling each other out, not expending too much energy. Both these guys looking like veterans in the cage at the moment.
And again, Baldivia working that high kick, staggered Dudo a little bit there. Dudo seems to have recovered quickly. That speaks to his conditioning, but trap of that leg kick and able to get the trip.
Yeah, Dudo did a great job of being able to reach down and grab that kick. Got him taken down, working his way into mount. Beautiful transition. Gonna take the back of Baldivia.
Nice groundwork being shown here by Dudo. I think he has the body triangle. Well, sort of a modified body triangle therein. And that not only helps you hold position, it shuts down the breathing somewhat of your opponent. Bottom of the rib cage and the abdomen not able to expand as it would under normal breathing conditions. So.
It does. And Baldivia, though, showing great composure, looking over to his corner, listening to everything they have to say, hand fighting. Dudo does have that arm up, and he's gotten it back out from under his chin.
Dudo riding off to the side, just a little bit higher than he wants to be. Let's see if he's able to make the adjustments. What I like about Dudo's game here is he's doing a nice job of switching between trying to set up the submission and working his strikes. It makes Baldivia not know exactly what's coming next, and it doesn't let him settle into a defense.
And now Dudo has that full body triangle, which makes it so much harder for Baldivia to breathe. It's going to be really hard for him to get out of this position. If he stays in it too long, this could affect the rest of the fight.
Absolutely. It's just such an energy draining thing. If these guys were in a video game, you'd see the lifeline on Baldivia just draining down right now and working off of his back. Now this is a little bit better position for Baldivia as far as comfort, but it makes it a little harder to escape. When he was on his hands and knees, a little easier to stand and maybe affect an escape, but Dudo just doing a great job with the positional control here.
Yeah, and Baldivia being smart, he's working that hand fighting, and really as long as he can control one of Dudo's hands, he's not in a lot of danger of being choked out, and that's really what he's focusing on, just keeping control of one hand, riding this out. He's got 9 seconds left, gonna make it out of this round.
And they thought that that was the end of the round, did Dudo. He gave up position there, hearing the whistle, thinking it was the end of the round. And I don't know why they started using a whistle as opposed to using the wooden 10-second clacker. That's, I don't know. I don't like the fact that they changed it up in the middle of the card.
Looking at the replay here, Baldivia landed some great strikes to start out with this. A good overhand right, both fighters being nice and long, but towards the end of that round, after that kick got caught, Dudo really put the pressure on. I think he takes that round easy, 10-9.
Yeah, we talked about the wrestling. We talked about the positioning of Dudo. Said he wanted to come and get a striking win, but he's really putting the grappling on display this evening.
And that just goes to show how important it is to be a well-rounded fighter, to be able to stand up. But if you have the option to go to the ground, you've got to be able to be versatile and get it done.
Round 2, waiting for the cage door to be locked, and away we go. Again, Baldivia with the shaved head, Dudo with the pretty hair.
Makes me a little jealous I have to rock the bald head, but not by choice. Ooh, nice slap and overhand right. A good body kick by Baldivia. Really not being fazed by the fact that he has a height disadvantage in this one.
So Baldivia maybe going to be a little more aware of the takedown prowess of Dudo here. And as I say that, he proves me exactly wrong trying to go for the takedown of his own. But Dudo able to control the position as they fell to the mat, and immediately going in to mount his Dudo.
Yeah, unfortunately, that was a poor choice on Baldivia's part. He was thinking he might be able to get the throw, but a great scramble gets out of mount and almost back up to his feet, but at least not back in that dangerous position.
Look at the wrestling of Dudo put on display here. Took him right back down to the mount, momentarily had his back taken, got out of that, and then rolls in underneath. I think that was not the best choice there for Dudo, because it's allowed Baldivia into scarf-hold position here. Obviously not how he wanted that to play out. So
yeah, Baldivia in the side mount position. Looks like he's trying to trap that arm, maybe go for a crucifix.
Good job by Dudo off of his back, trying to regain his guard. He's almost there and has it now.
And both of these guys showing tremendous composure. Neither one of them has been rattled. You know, they've both been in bad positions, and it hasn't really fazed them.
And we saw it when Baldivia was fighting off the rear naked choke. They showed a close-up of the faces of the fighters, and you could see him looking over to his corner, just super calm, super composed, not at all worried about the situation. And Dudo looking to wrap up the triangle choke here, but not able to get the feet into position. Baldivia, nice job of keeping the distance enough so that Dudo wasn't able to get his foot behind the knee.
Yeah, and Dudo doing a good job of keeping that arm tied up. He's not letting Baldivia posture up, and a great sweep. That was an awesome sweep by Dudo. Back on top in dominant position. Baldivia holding on for dear life. Doesn't want to give that mount back up.
I was going to say almost into mount on the sweep and looking to push that knee down and go for it, but now it's Baldivia.
Baldivia
sweeps over,
straight into
gets
mount.
and
Another
Dudo.
This has been an interesting round, to say the least. Both these guys really opening it up on the ground. This is going to be a hard round for the judges to call with only 15 seconds left. Both fighters have been very active this round.
More sweeping than a high school janitor. Ching. And 10 seconds left. Ooh, good knee to the body. What a beautiful choice of technique there by Dudo. Great way to end the round. Give your opponent a little smack in the ribs.
And looking over at the replay, Baldivia really opened it up on the feet on that one. Landed a great body kick. Did make the mistake of trying for that hip toss, but was able to reverse it. That's going to be a real tough round for the judges to call, JR.
Yeah, definitely saw significantly improved groundwork out of Baldivia in round number 2 than what we thought he possessed in round number 1. Not sure where that was in the first round, but round number 2 absolutely made an even showing of it. Back and forth work on the ground.
You know, sometimes it does just take that round to get your nerves settled in, really get back to the game plan, and get into the corner and really listen to what your coach has to say. A lot of that is, coaching.
Speak of the conditioning of the fighters in these lighter weight classes, and we have Baldivia choosing to not utilize the stool in between rounds. It's like, hey, I'm in such good shape, I don't even need to sit down.
I sit down on the way to the kitchen, JR. Round number 3 opening it up. Let's see if they stay standing or if one of them shoots for the takedown again.
Slapping body kick. You hear that slap. That's not necessarily a super damaging kick, but it's painful. It's very stinging.
A nice hook kick by Dudo. Really trying to open up the striking. Throws the Superman punch right into the takedown. Impressive.
And Baldivia wraps up the head. He's not going to get the choke there because his opponent's on the opposite side of the choke, but he can do some good for himself as far as positional control, at least momentarily. But Dudo able to extricate his head and now going to start working from top position like we've seen a number of times throughout the fight.
And now you see Dudo, he's got mount and he's got those legs locked in and he's pushing his pelvis into the diaphragm of Baldivia. That really just takes your wind away. Sitting in that position for any amount of time can really demoralize a fighter, but Baldivia, not phased, switches it right back.
No quit in Baldivia, gets the sweep again. Dudo going to have to work to get himself off of the bottom now. Let's see if Baldivia able to either pass guard or start working some ground and pound from inside the guard. Trying to pass, but he's going to have to be careful giving up his back. He needs to keep that right arm around the head, and he lost it, and it's back control for Dudo.
And Dudo so slick at slipping that body triangle in every time he gets a chance, trying to take the win from Baldivia. Does have the arm in now. I'm not sure if it's underneath the chin. We can't tell from here.
Not under the chin. And Baldivia is showing he's wise to the ways of the rear naked choke, knows exactly what he has to do. Like you said, very difficult to get a choke using only one hand, so as long as you have a single hand trapped, you don't have to worry a whole lot about the other hand choking you. You can more just utilize your free hand for defense.
Yeah, and both fighters have to believe right now that neither of them are up on the scorecards. This could easily be a 1-1 fight. So this last round is probably going to decide the winner.
And Baldivia looking to shuck his opponent off, but that body triangle utilized by Dudo, he's shown exactly why it's such a great technique. Still able to just remain latched onto his opponent. And look at the composure of Dudo, listening to his corner, looking over to his corner, giving instructions, and then nodding to them, saying, yeah, I heard what you said, I'll go for that.
Yeah, and both of these fighters have been so composed this fight. Nothing's been rattling, and even right now, Baldivia has been in this position for, at least a minute, and he's still looking at his corner. He's super composed. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to get out of it. I think this round is going to go to Dudo.
And Dudo looking to put a good finish to the end of the round.
JR, if that was the first fight of the main card, I cannot wait to see the rest of these fights tonight.
Yeah, here we are on the replay showing that takedown that got the round started. Baldivia had head control for a minute, lost it, and that allowed Dudo to work his way into back control, and from there, he really took over the third round. And as we got close to the end of the round there, you see him showing his fans, showing his corner, hey, I've got this under control.
Gonna go to the judges' scorecards here in a minute, see what the judges have to say. This was a close fight, JR. What are you thinking on the end of this?
I'm thinking Dudo pretty much by way of positional control. And on the feet, the striking I saw as being very even. And once it hit the ground, I think Dudo had a little bit of an advantage. Baldivia made an exciting fight out of it and made a good showing for himself. But I just think the ability of Dudo to control position for more time is what won it for him.
I agree with you. I think Dudo easily run round one. There's a chance that Baldivia took that second round, but like you said, that ground control showed by Dudo was impressive.
Waiting for the judges to get their mathematics into effect. Numbers are hard, okay?
Especially when you got to count to 10 first.
Yeah, we'll take it up to Sean. He'll give us the official word, since what you and I say, well, doesn't mean that much.
In fact, it doesn't matter at all.
After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored the bout 30-27, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Anel Dudo. Sean in the cage with Anel. Let's talk about that fight, man. It kind of turned into a wrestling match. Is that something that you wanted?
Yeah, I mean, kind of. I kind of wanted to do more stand-up, but we just went with going on the ground, I guess. It just went really fast.
Does that make you more comfortable moving forward, knowing that you came in wanting to stand up and you end up winning on the ground?
Yeah, it does. I mean, I'm comfortable with stand-up or ground. I can do either way, so I can go whatever they want to do. I can just do it all,
What are your plans moving forward?
It depends. I mean, I kind of want to fight in New Mexico so we can do elbows and knees, But, yeah, that's probably the next thing.
Awesome, man. We'll look forward to that. Some people you want to thank?
Yeah, I definitely want to thank my coaches. I love you guys, definitely. You guys been through all there for me. I want to thank my fans, my friends, my family. I want to thank everybody else that was here. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I love you guys. God bless you all.
Congratulations once again on your win. Give it up once again for your winner, Anel Dudo. Back with fight number 8 in a moment.